It's not often I make a commentary non-gaming related, but today we're going to talk about gaming creators and some products that they're releasing that seem like scams. Mainly we're going to be talking about Valkyrae and the whole Rflct brand that she has co-funded that basically has a product that is completely useless and doesn't make sense whatsoever. But I also want to ask the question, why do all huge YouTubers seem to have the need to start their own companies? And I understand some creators might have lifelong dreams that they're trying to fulfill, that now they're big creators have the financial situation and financial funds to pursue these lifelong dreams and goals. And then there's some projects that YouTubers are working on that seem like they're in it strictly for the benefit of money, which does seem a little greedy. But that's how business works, right? Like, the whole purpose is to create a product to receive profit and make money. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when the product is something that doesn't make sense whatsoever and is extremely controversial because of the claims you're making, that's when issues arise and it becomes an issue on a greater scale of, oh, they're just making money because they want to make money. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to make a product to make money. For example, the Sidemen just came out with their own line of vodka, which is just a line of vodka. It's probably your generic celebrity brand alcohol because there's not enough of those already, but it's just another form of income that they can make. And then yesterday, Pokimane released her own company, which is a content creator management company. It's basically like a machinima company that she's running and she's co-founding, which doesn't make sense because on a platform like YouTube has such good integration for partnered creators now where you don't really need a management company to help you with YouTube and your profits and stuff like that, because Google does a pretty good job. Like, for myself, I'm a YouTube partner and have been since I got monetized. So I haven't had the need or even want to party with a third-party company. And a lot of YouTubers these days are leaving their programs or partner programs to join Google's and YouTube's official partner program because their system is just so much more efficient and they have all the perks. And realistically, so for example, say you partnered with Pokimane's company. Pokimane's company is going to take a percentage of the money you make on YouTube, where YouTube will already take a certain amount. I think YouTube takes 40% and the creator takes 60% of their revenue that they create. But say if you party with a company like Pokimane's, not only is YouTube going to take 40% because it's on their platform, but the 60% that you're making is now going to be split between you and your partner company, whoever you're partnered with, which is going to make you less money in the future in the first place, which makes Pokimane's company seem completely useless on the YouTube aspect and probably the Twitch aspect of it as well. So we get to where we're talking today with Valkyrae's company, which is Rflct. And for those that don't know, her company is a skincare brand that claims to protect our skin from the harsh intensity of blue light. And blue light is intense and it can damage humans, but the only place it damages humans is your eyes. Blue light only affects your eyes from the scientific studies that I've read. The only scientific, quote unquote, scientific study that I've read that supports blue light damaging skin is from WebMD. And for those that don't know, WebMD is like the Wikipedia of health websites on the internet. You could basically search up your symptoms. Like if you have a cough and a fever, you could search up those symptoms and WebMD would tell you you have cancer and you have 2 days left to live. Like, that's pretty much the reliability of WebMD. Anyone can go write a post there and have it as an official result for if you search symptoms or just any sort of medical condition. You could probably find any made up medical condition on there, including blue light affecting skin. And I've looked at a couple of research papers from doctor studies and university studies, and blue light has minimal, if not any, damage for your skin with the amount that people sit at their desks. For blue light to damage your skin in a harsh way and cause cancers and all these bad things, you would need to have your skin exposed to 40 days of computer light within an hour to have harmful effects. Basically, being outside in the sun wearing sunscreen causes more damage to your skin than blue light does from a computer. So when you look at Valkyrae's company claiming that their skincare product protects your skin from blue light, That's like a boy crying wolf. Sure, it's a skincare product, but it's claiming to do something that isn't really an issue in the first place. Their product is basically saying it's sunscreen for computer screens, which is probably the dumbest thing you've ever heard. And Valkyrae came out on our Twitter and said that they've practiced 2 years of studies and have proven that it has caused negative effects towards their skin. But on their website for Rflct, in the disclaimer, it literally says, don't take the research that you find on the internet seriously. They're not liable for the information that's out there. And apparently they have done their own studies that Valkyrae said that they're coming out with soon, but I don't think anyone cares at this point. Regardless of if their studies are proven legitimate or not, there's no point because their company has such a bad reputation. Because if you went to their website, I think it's been taken down or it's been completely changed by now, but their website used to have a literal disclaimer that says any misinformation is your fault and not ours. If Valkyrae came out with this Rflct company and the whole goal was just to be a standard skincare company with the added benefit of possibly defending your skin against harsh and possible future harsh effects of blue light, I don't think there would be half the issue there is now. I think there would be no issue at all if Valkyrae just claimed, hey, I'm starting my own skincare company that I'm a co-founder of. Hopefully you guys support it and hopefully you guys enjoy the product that we put tons of time into. I see no issue branding a product like that. It's just when they make false claims where they don't have any information scientifically backing it in the first place, which is where my issue arises. If Valkyrae's company Rflct came out with their published studies right off the front with scientifically backed data, there'd be no issues whatsoever and I wouldn't have an issue with it at all. Sure, at surface level, blue light affecting the skin, I would obviously have doubts and questions about it, but if they had linked and published studies, then hey, you know what? They're right. This is a product that I might consider buying, but because they're lying in a sense, they're basically lying by omission at this point. It rubs me the wrong way. And a lot of people have defended Valkyrae and attacked Valkyrae for this. And the people that have defended her are basically content creators where it's good to see content creators creating big brands by themselves. And it's good to see that. And it is great to see content creators finding new ways and new products to send out into the public and have a product that people can enjoy. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I highly support YouTubers who create a great product. For example, regardless of how controversial H3H3 is nowadays with being too political or anything like that, I'm a huge fan of their company Teddy Fresh. It was one of the original big companies a YouTuber created on the platform. It is an easy company to like and support though because it's just a clothing company, but then a clothing company is so much easier to get behind than a pseudoscience, blue light skin protecting skincare company. Valkyrae really should have just came out and said, hey, I have a new skincare product that will protect your skin and will heal your skin just like a normal skincare product would. It's like a face wash or whatever, as well as it might protect from blue light because we've had some stuff designed in there. So in the future, if studies do come out that blue light damages skin, hey, you know what? This might protect from it. But the main purpose of Rflct isn't to reflect the blue light from your devices and screens. It's to take care of your skin. There would be no issue if that was the case. Of course, they'd probably have it worded more professionally and a little bit more straight to the point. But I think you guys get my point. And I'm sick and tired of these YouTubers coming out with products and supporting brands just because they want to get a quick paycheck. You can really tell the difference between if a creator is passionate about a company that they're working on or working with. For example, I'm still going to use Teddy Fresh here. Ela Klein is the designer for Teddy Fresh. I think she went to school for like materialistic design for clothing, or she's always had a passion of it. So when you see her clothing and the Teddy Fresh line, you say, hey, there's actual passion put into this project. You don't only see it with the quality of the project itself and the products itself, but you can see it with how passionate they talk about it. And you just didn't see that with Valkyrae when she announced Rflct. She was just like, this is a new product that I founded. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you can just tell at face value who's passionate and who's not. I don't know if it's just my core values and my morals, but I would only partner with companies that I truly support myself, which is why I partnered with a company like GamerSupps. I was drinking GamerSupps long before they approached me for a partnership in the first place. So when they said, hey, we'd like you to become an official partner with our brand. It was a no-brainer for me because it's a product that I'm familiar with, already currently enjoy, and have been enjoying for months, if not a year beforehand they even approached me, which is just it. That's how things should be. And it's a little bit different with making a company in the first place because you have to be passionate about making a company, but you can just tell that Valkyrae here, at least in my opinion, was making a company just to make another stream of revenue. She's just trying to make as much money as possible, which there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It's just the way you go about doing it that my issues arise. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Do you guys agree or disagree? Anyway, that's going to be the video for today. Speaking of gamer subs earlier, use code WILD for 10% off all their products, and it helps supports me and the channel, and you guys get a discount as well. Anyway, I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.